Folks, welcome to the show. Welcome to Talk TV Media Network. Welcome to the Sunday broadcast, the eve of Christmas. Welcome to the show, wherever you are watching us from, whether you're in Liberia, you're in Europe, you are here in the US, wherever, what part of the planet Earth you are, welcome to the show. My name is Sam Gadu. This is the day I look forward to communing with you through gospel, through music, and T. Samuel B. Fire, welcome to the show, my brother. I hope your Sunday is going well. To all of you who are out there, happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Merry Christmas to all of you. A beautiful Sunday here. It's wet in Oklahoma, Green Country. It's wet, it's gloomy, cloudy, but the weather is fairly good. It's not bad. I don't know what it looks like from your end. Liberia this time of the year is a little bit not cold as well. They call it cold, in Liberia, but not as compared to here, But at the same time, it's dry season time, So that is the beauty of God, the way He made the universe. A lot happening in the news. We want to talk to you guys about a lot of encouragement and looking at what Christmas is all about, the significance of Christmas, all of that. We'll talk about all of that. And of course, Liberians who have been yearning for their president-elect, Joseph Numa Boakai, he is officially, like we've always told you guys from this platform, that he will be in Liberia before Christmas, for Christmas. So he just landed today in Liberia at the Roberts International Airport. And of course, That welcoming prayer ceremony, Thanksgiving ceremony, is taking place at the Ethel Baptist Church as we speak. Thank God for His grace, for the time he was here visiting in the U.S. and his entourage, for a safe return. Sometimes we have to pray for our leaders. It is commissioned unto us by God that God chooses leaders, and when He chooses leaders, sometimes we choose our own leader, but He appoints them. He agreed with what we want to, because He gave us a free will to choose, right? So if we were to elect a bad leader, we live with it. It's God's will. He will allow it to happen, right? So, and at the same time, He cautioned us to pray for our leaders. Now, pray for your leaders wherever they are. Those who are in authority, those who are in government and positions, authority, period. Pray for them. So we pray for him for its safe return. Some of us that are so nervous when we're flying, we can be scared. And how much more people like that, and other people. It takes the grace of God. When our airplane is cruising and is hanging in the air 41,000 feet, above sea level, and it's cruising at that kind of high altitude, it's scary, especially when you're crossing over the Atlantic Ocean. And you tend to realize, you look down, you see nothing but water. You look on this side, water. And then you halfway to heaven. You start thinking, dang, it's not easy. God, here we are. You realize it has to be God. Because when you go down there, poof, no survivor. So it takes God. We take risk every day. The vehicles we drive in, the motorcycles we ride, it's all risk. We take every day. It is only by the grace of God. And so I love to welcome all of you today, appreciating Christmas. What Christmas is about, it's about giving. It's about one person. And I have this, before I even get into talking what I really want to talk, I have two funny videos I would love to share with you guys. The chickens, the roosters are angry. They are mad. They said nobody is going to eat a chicken or a rooster for this Christmas, so they are upset. And then it's very interesting, though, what they are doing. So the roosters were having a meeting. I hope I didn't delete that, because they were having a meeting. All the roosters were having a meeting as to, there it is. They were in a board meeting. All the roosters for this Christmas were in a board meeting, and they said, nobody is going to eat us, the roosters. We are going to wage war this year. So that's it. So after they had their board meeting, you see what they did? They took arms. Oh, the rooster then took arms. They took guns, man. They said, we're not playing with you people then. Let me remove this thing so y'all can see. You see what I'm talking about? Yeah. The rooster then mad. They say nobody should mess around us this year. So y'all leave the rooster then alone. Y'all leave the rooster then alone. So, folks, another good comedy, another good song that I have coming up for us has to do with this Christmas song by Ablakolo Miracle, whose song I love and I enjoy, and I hope you enjoy it too. That was the one I just opened the broadcast with, so enjoy it. wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. From the bottom of my heart. All right. Beautiful piece right there. Beautiful piece. You know, by our Liberian gospel artists. Beautiful piece. Kudos to all of them. Folks, welcome to the show. How is your Sunday going? You know, what are you doing for Christmas? You know, something I want to be able to talk to us about is most times people overburden themselves. People worry. People panic when Christmas comes around, New Year comes around, you know, as to what shall we eat? What am I going to wear for Christmas? You know, all of these things, people worry, especially parents who have children, you know, food and all of that stuff. But sometimes in life just have to continue. You just have to lay back, relax, always breathe and relax because God will always take care of you. no matter what. You don't have to be like the person next door who has the opportunity to work and they have money and they're doing, what they want to do. Your time will come. That is the beauty. Your time, God has time for every one of us under the sun. That is the beauty of God, right? He never forget his own. Never. Never will God ever forget you. So whether you have it or whatever you have is not enough, be grateful to the Lord. And also lend a helping hand to your neighbor, to your friends. Those of us who are in the diaspora, think of family and friends back home. I tell people even $5 or $10 US dollars makes a big difference. But give it to people who will appreciate it. Because most people don't appreciate it. Right? $5 US is 950 Liberian dollars. Yeah, $10, you go in almost to $2,000. That's a lot somebody can have. But some of them will not appreciate that. So let God guide you to the people that you want to bless, right? It is this season. Jesus is the reason for the season, to bless us, to bless one another. He came to die, for us, that you and I will be redeemed, from the shackles of hell. And he was born. A son is born unto us. A son is given unto us. And the government shall be upon his shoulder. And he shall be called Counselor, Wonderful, Mighty God, Everlasting Father. All of that. Of the increase of his government, there shall be no end. Yeah. That's God. Hey, my sister Miriam. Happy Sunday to you, Grace. How you doing? I hope you're doing good in that Boston. Now you're cool Boston, you got over there. Cool weather. Me, I don't like cool weather. And not even that cool here. You see me, I dress up like it. Heavy. I just like to stay warm. This is the time of the year I normally leave out of here and go back home, because it's warm. I'm a warm-blooded animal. I'm not a cold-blooded animal. Yeah, I like warm water. You're living in a cold Marian way in Canada where the ice is piled up. Yeah. I don't know how y'all can make it over there. But me, I like my little warm weather. But yeah, so the essence of giving, the essence of Christmas, a lot of churches, I remember at this time with Terry, we do wash nights, all night, and then have early morning services, where the church I grew up from, as well as many of you. Remember, this is a day, Christmas time. That's when we, the children, we get so happy because there's so much food all around for us to eat. The church would kill a whole big cow, a lot of food to eat all around. It's just fun, It's just fun. We do that. I used to look forward every year as a child growing up. In our house, there's so much food. Our parents would kill and a good meat and feed people. All of that stuff. So all of that stuff. Oh yeah, Mariam in California. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. I always felt like you were living in Canada. I'll call you. You and I need to talk. Anyway, it's been a long time. Yeah. So yeah. So what's going on is for this Sunday, it's nothing but some of us are under the weather, but at the same time, we come here to sit, to do the things that God has commissioned us to do, to especially Sunday, to help people, to encourage one another, the last day, encourage people who are downhearted. But most times Liberians have the tendency of asking you for your Christmas. Well, my Christmas on you, all of that stuff. My Christmas on you, my Christmas on you. All of that stuff. People have the habit of doing that. But what is the true essence of Christmas? It's about Christ. It's not your birthday, it's Christ's birthday. I have my birthday, one birthday a year. You have your birthday. This is Christ's birthday. So who should we bring the gifts to? It's Christ. But we have the habit of, just my Christmas, my Christmas, my Christmas. So I came across this video I came across this video, very interesting, funny video that I want to play. You know, it has some truth to it, though. You know, for you guys to just see reason into this Christmas thing. Yeah, this Christmas thing. So where is the video? Let me play it.
Christmas no be your birthday. No, they ask me to send you money. No be you, them born for Bethlehem. Christmas no be your birthday. I no go send no. Christmas no be your birthday. No, they ask me to send you money. No be you, they born for Bethlehem. Christmas no be your birthday. Amen.
Child. Why are you gay?
Say Christmas is not your birthday. Don't ask me to send you money. Christmas is not your birthday. Christmas not gonna be your birthday. These Nigerian people are funny. So I just felt like it. But I'm gonna give you guys a song. Give us a song as well. I was looking for a very good song, Christmas song, but I'll play it later. And then, but right now I'm gonna play this song. Enjoy with me by Okio Sisi. All right, when I remember what you have done for me, Jesus. And this is where I come in. Sometimes, I give God the glory for giving me good parents, giving birth to me, raising me up as a little young Christian boy. But sometimes, as you grow and mature in life, you drift away sometimes. But when that seed is planted in you, it lives with you, no matter what you do. So it's very, very important for us as parents to plant the right seed in the life of your children, because they will grow up and they will try to explore ways and means all around, other ways and things. They will try other things. But at the end of the day, that seed that you planted is solid in them. And that's when you sit back and say, God, thank you. As parents, that's it. So I'm always grateful for my mother, who is still alive and still with us. Mawa Tatengme, special shout out to you. Merry Christmas. And also special shout out to all my siblings, uh, all of them, all of you, yourselves, my cousins, my nieces, my nephews, all of you. Special shout out to all of you, as you enjoy this Christmas. And also to all of you friends. Sometimes we just have to sit back, chill out, and be grateful for the gift of life. There are many people who may not even live to see the new year 2024. Many, and those of us that will make it ought to be grateful to God. We ought to be thankful for the gift of life. So many people will make it, but they'll make it on their sick beds in pain. But you and I, around the Christmas tree, with our children, our families, opening toys, and talking to our friends far and near, it is the time of the year of our life that we should be grateful, right? And show a sense of gratitude. That's it. That's all life is about. Gratitude, being grateful. Some people will not live to see Christmas tomorrow. Some people will not live a week from now to see the new year 2024. Just like unconfirmed, as we're hearing all online, a very young comrade of ours, who was heading the LRA, the Liberia Revenue Authority, Samuel Dona died yesterday in India, so many people, so many people. I have a friend of mine who is a pastor here who just buried his little brother this week. Pastor Victor Howard, the Howard family just buried their little brother who just died, wasn't sick. All of that, so we have to be grateful. Even in our own family, I have my mother who's grieving right now, my aunt, James Fowler was just buried a few days too. Young man, left a family of 6 children with his wife. When you sit back and you reflect sometimes on these things, you give God the glory. You know the value of life. Because no one holds the key. No one holds the key to life. Only God. Tomorrow is never a promise for you. Tomorrow is never a promise. So every day that you live should be a day of gratitude. Should be a day for you to be grateful and thankful to God. So live it at your best. No need holding malice, envy, jealousy in your heart for your fellow men. Grudge, that unforgiving spirit. You can't let things go. Someone, your buddy, your friend did something to you, or your parents, or your children, and you just hold it against them. And you live with that. The funny thing about people who hold malice and all of that stuff in your heart against other people is you are the one who's really affecting yourself. Because if I did something to you and I refuse to apologize, but you hold it against me, you are the one sick. You are the one inviting sickness and illness into your life. Because I'm gone, I'm doing stuff. And you say, like, can you imagine? He doesn't even want to apologize, or she doesn't even want to apologize. No, that person is moving on with their life. But then you hold that to yourself, to your heart. Let it go. Forgiveness. Because this is what happened. The essence of Christmas. Christ came to die. He was born for us, to redeem us. Right? We didn't ask for it. He gave it to us. He volunteered, free of charge. No price. No price to it attached. No price attached. So I have this mindset and this spirit. I've cultivated this. Sometimes it's very hard for people, but this is something you have to practice when it comes to forgiving people and letting things go, right? It is healthy for you physically, for your mind, for your body, for your health. It is healthy. It's a good thing. When you let things go out of your heart, when you free your heart, your soul, your spirit, man, you know, it's a beautiful thing. Very, very beautiful. So practice that. I teach, I encourage what I do. You know, I don't sit around to just say something that I'm not doing. So that's it. You know, I got another song coming for you guys, and then I will come back again with another one. Let me see this one. This is Phoebe Jones Johnson. I've not listened to this, but I will try. I will give it a shot. This is not part of my playlist for today, but let me try it. That was a good one right there by our Pele people, Bon County. You know, some people call it Pele, some people call it Pele. So, whatever you call it, it is what it is. I call it Pele, but sometimes I hear people call it Pele because Kpelle. It's a beautiful gospel song. I really wish I had one of these Pele sisters here or brothers to interpret it to us. You know, it's a beautiful song. I just have the feeling it's a very good gospel song. You know what they were saying, the wordings, all of that stuff. But it's a gospel song, folks. Um, so yeah, that's it. So when you look at the status the country has been heading in, you tend to realize, God, where are you? When man wants to rule another man instead of leading. You know, there's a difference between ruling someone and leading someone. Yeah. Ruling someone has to do with whether you like it or not, someone is going to just exercise their utmost power and restraints, whatever they have over you, whether you like it or not. Leading has to do with you, you know, being the head, but leading by example, not forcing people. Your lifestyle and everything, we want people to emulate you, you know, and that is the essence of Christmas. When Christ came, he led, he did not rule, he led us. We follow him, we follow his footsteps. We desire following his footsteps. We desire being like him, you know, and that is the beauty of. And when you look at Liberia, our nation, we've had most often time rulers, then leaders, you know, because leaders will desire change. Leaders are humble to correction. Leaders will listen. Rulers don't. They only want to listen to what they want to hear. That's it. They don't want to listen to their opposition. But leaders will listen to the opposition. Leaders, a good leader will listen to the opposition as a sharpening tool, because those who are already in his camp are people that may not even tell him the truth. But those who sit on the outside, the other fence, will be people he can hear from and be able to follow through what is going on. The devil is not going to go look for people he already got in his camp. He's going to look for people who are not in his camp. That's just common sense. The devil has no reason going out there to go look for, you know, sinners or whatsoever people who are already in his bosom. That's how it is, you know. Also, when I'm listening to a lot of these traditional gospel Liberian songs, it's just so good. It takes me back. You know, that is the beauty of culture, you know, languages. But the beauty of music has no boundaries. Music has no boundaries. Whether you understand it, you not understand. Once you like the beat, you're going to shake your head. You're going to enjoy it. That is the beauty of music. So I listen to music. I listen to jazz. I listen to reggae. I listen to gospel, Christian. You know, I don't listen to a lot of hip hop and all that stuff, you know, but I listen to meaningful music, not wordly as in cursing where they have the F words and all of that into it. Music that has meaning. Music that when you listen to it, because it's like an advice, it brings common sense. You draw from it. You learn from it. That's the kind of music I listen to, because I'm very mindful as to what my mind absorbs, what I take in. Because the importance of that is what you take in is what you give out. What you take in is what you give out. What you feed yourself with is what you're going to feed others with. Very important. So it's very important as to what we listen to, how we listen to, or what we read. That's why we need to be more mindful and careful on our children. What they see, what they watch on TV, what are they watching on their tablets, on their computers, on their phones, smartphones and stuff. What are they into? What are they listening to? In my house, there is no secret. I clamp down my children. No secret. I get on their toys and their stuff anytime, however I want. Sometimes my son can be passing right by me. I say, give me the phone. Let me see. I look at it. Intrusion of privacy. You want privacy? Then you can't be in my house. Go live somewhere else. But as long as you're in my house, there's no privacy. Because I want to make sure that you're doing the right thing. You're going to be that man who will grow up tomorrow. You could be that man who will be the next president of America or of a country, or a business mogul who's running a company. You could be a pastor. You're going to be someone's husband, you know. So this is the mentality I raise my children with. I see them as such, being those leaders and doing those great things. And so when I see them like that, it helps me to push them in that direction. Because I expect them to do far better than me. If your child don't do better than you, you're a failure. That's the fact. We expect our children, we should sharpen them. We should push our children as parents. So I wish that this will help our listening audience as you prepare for 2024, right? Those of us who are parents, yeah. These children are like arrow. You know, we get the rubber band, whatever it is, like an arrow, bow and arrow, and we'll shoot it in the direction in which we want them to go. So I ask you the question, in which direction are you shooting your children to go? Yeah. Because the very society we live in, if you allow this society, the so-called rights, so much in this country, will destroy your children, your household. No. I don't have right. As an adult in America, what right do I have? Then you, the child who live in my house, you got rights. I am the government in my house. That's what I tell my children. I am the government. I'm not going to rule you or run your life crazy or whatever, but what I do with my children is I establish those perimeters where they understand that there's a father in this home. There is a king in this home. There's a president in this home who's in charge. You know, at the same time, I love them to myself. I teach them. I live by example to follow. I encourage them. You know, I counsel them. That's what you do as a parent. And a lot of people don't have the opportunity growing up. Most people grew up, no father, no mother, no parent in their lives. I understand. I get it. That is why we have the society the way it is, right? When someone don't know what it means to have a father, it's hard, very difficult on most girls, even some young men. Having a father is having a sense of direction, what a man's supposed to be, how a woman's supposed to be raised. And that is why, because in the absence of that, that is why the enemy is doing everything to destroy families. Because he understands very well that that is the bottom line to a successful, guaranteed society or community or country. That's what the enemy does. So parents, we have a lot of responsibility. And it's not just, the thing about parenting is it's not just your biological children, right? I've come to realize this. It could be your spiritual children. That's it. Your spiritual children, you know, mentor people you mentor, you know, people look up to you. Some people will not tell you that they're looking up to you as a direction, sense of direction, but they can watch. They'll watch you. You be that example, good example. That is what you want. That is what you want to do. Folks, it's no joke. That's it. So as a people, as parents, as we celebrate Christmas, and after Christmas, the New Year, whether you have it, you don't have it, be grateful. Give thanks to the Lord. That's what you want to do. Right? Whatever. If you have little, be grateful. If you have more, be grateful. If you don't have it at all, still be grateful. Because why? God will take care of you one way or the other. That's it. God will never leave his own. He will never forget his own. That is what God does. He never leaves his own. He said, I will never leave you nor forsake you. That's it. I will never leave you nor forsake you. That's it, folks. And so as I move to the next song, I am looking. Okay, I just play Grable song and I'll play the Pele song. And let me play one of the Kissy song and I'll be playing another one. Let me see one of these. Very, very interesting. So just chill out and enjoy with me. All right, all right, all right. You know, every good thing always, man, it comes to an end. But I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready to go yet because I got to give it to you. I got to give it to you. That was a beautiful, beautiful piece right there by our Kissy people. Jenna Moore and her group. Thank you about Barnabas in the Bible, the story of Barnabas. Um, so yeah, um, those of you who are just joining us, Joseph Numa Boakai and his administration and his team of visitors that were here in the U.S. Safely returned and landed in Liberia. Tonight, they had a service at the Ethel Baptist Church as well. So, these are photos from the airport, at the airport. The place was so packed at the airport just alone. The welcoming photos, jam packed, the entourage. Wow. That's him right there. The man they declared dead has, as I always say, resurrected. And I wonder what next they might say. The critics, those who hate this man so bad that want to see him dead. I don't know what they will say again now that he's back. That's him shaking the hands of Appleton, the GDM standard bearer as well. So these were just few pictures that I captured at the airport today for your viewing, just to prove, to show to you, and also to the enemies of peace or the enemies of progress, that Joseph Numa Boakai, the next president to lead Liberia, is back in town for real business. Because what we expect in the coming days will be the certification by the Unity Party, him and Kuhn, by the NEC, the National Election Commission. When that announcement comes up, of course, Talk TV Media will be there live to cover that certification. Then, Christmas and New Year festivities, the people are cleaning the town like crazy. Dignitaries from foreign countries will be coming into the country for the inauguration, and we pray and hope. There's one thing I will bring to the attention of the Liberian government on tomorrow's show, but I will start it tonight. There's what we call here in the U.S. lone wolf, and these are evidence when people are so mad and upset, and they go online and they threaten the peace of the state, and they say on the inauguration day we'll kill more people, and nothing is done about that. That's a problem. There are evidences out there, videos of a young man who threatened the peace. For the first thing the Liberian National Police and the law enforcement is supposed to do is to collect that boy, incarcerate him, and investigate. Because you don't take threats, death threats, lightly. This is the next, incoming president of Liberia. And there will be dignitaries and foreign leaders in the country. And someone went on video in front of the camera and said, what we've done to them on Broad Street in front of our party headquarters is not enough. What we will do on the day of inauguration. So these kinds of remarks, people like these need to be arrested, interrogated, and placed behind bars until further action taken to court. That's it. Right? So I'm not going to let these threats go, because here, if you do that, if I sit on this media and offer something that is a threat to the United States government, or in whatever way, before I even leave from my studio, they will round me up. They will pick me up. You see? You don't do that. Where is our law enforcement? They're not keeping the public abreast as to those threats, because we saw actions like that taking place and nothing came out of it. People being massacred and killed and running into crowds using vehicles as a weapon, using a vehicle as a weapon to kill people. When people can use a motorcycle to kill someone. People can use a keke to kill. It's a weapon. So when someone goes on camera and say that on the day of election or inauguration, we will cause more mayhem and chaos, that person needs to be picked up right away. And the police, the law enforcement need to have a press conference and bring that up so we'll know what is in the making, what they have done, because that sets a deterrent to others. It sets a deterrent to others who are planning such activities. That's what happened. You don't want to take nobody's life because you lost elections. I don't want to talk. I told you I don't want to talk about this topic until tomorrow, because today is Christmas Eve. It's Sunday, and tomorrow, of course, is Christmas. But I will be talking about it tomorrow. I'll be talking about it tomorrow. And we'll still make some of us will not sit by. We'll still make important calls. To get redress to those kind of comments. That's it. So these are some of the things that are taking place around the world. Joseph Nyeman Boakai is back in the country. So the next thing is, I wonder what next they're about to say. The critics, the people that hate the man, they don't even want to see him sit down, in his seat. I wonder what's the next, whatever crap they're going to be bringing up to say. There's nothing wrong criticizing, but criticism to the point where it becomes a fallacy, using your platform to lie, to spew lies, for rating, for followers. It's just nonsense. We don't do that, folks. You don't want to do that for your platform, for your network. Speak truth. I always tell my children, stand up for what is right, even if you have to stand alone. That's it. So we stand up for what is right here. We are in this media business. If Joseph Boakai goes wrong when he takes over and he's doing things out of the way, and his government will hold his feet to the fire. But not in a rude way, not in a nasty way. It's good to criticize. Criticism is a good thing. Constructive one, though. Constructive criticism that will help someone, that will help the country move forward in the right direction. Because when the country moves forward in the right direction, everyone does better. But some people just want to stay in power. They just want to see the country down. That's just some people's interest, way of doing things. That's evil. And that is the evil we are working hard to take from among us. Right? That is the evil we are working so hard to destroy, to take from among us. That's it, people. Yeah, that's it. There is nothing too hard for God. There's nothing so hard for God. Nothing. Absolutely. So my next song here is going to be, actually, while I look for my next song, I have a quick video here for you guys, which is also in a song. But I told y'all, those of you who are planning to eat chickens and roosters, the rooster then are mad. They went for a board meeting. The rooster then had a board meeting, and they took arms that nobody will eat them this Christmas. I just want to tell you that, right? They had their board meeting and everything. All the rooster then in Liberia, they had their board meeting. Yeah, the board meeting here. This was the board meeting the rooster then had. According to Talk TV Media Network, we sneak into their board meeting, and then we got these pictures. The roosters are having a meeting. When they got done with the meeting, the next thing they did is, look, they arm all themselves. For anybody who went catch a rooster. They warrior not easier.
When we walk with the Lord in the light of His word, what a glory He sheds on our way. While we do His good will, He abides with us still, and with all who will trust and obey. Since I met
Christmas.
life has changed. Oh, I see ya, glory in my life. Papa, Daddy, oh, all these things, Daddy, oh, He's purpose in the present. The ape pursue me with us. He's the original Bobby. See, He blessing me with it, yeah. Overflow, overflow, overflow. Your blessing will overflow. So the future you plan for me, yeah. Back to the sender. Now you hold what you did for me, yeah. Back to the sender. The future you plan for me, yeah. Back to the sender. Now you hold what you did for me, yeah. Back to the sender. Successful one is my name. Successful one is my name, yeah. Mama, Daddy, oh, all these things, Daddy, oh, He's purpose in the present. The ape pursue me with us. He's the original Bobby. See, He blessing me with him, yeah. Overflow, overflow, overflow. Your blessing will overflow. So the future you plan for me, yeah. Back to the sender. Now you hold what you did for me, yeah. Back to the sender. The future you plan for me, yeah. Back to the sender. Now you hold what you did for me, yeah. Back to the sender. God, man, I enjoyed it, baby. Love, Maskiriba, 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 maskiriba. Overflow, overflow, overflow. Your blessing will overflow. So the future you plan for me, yeah. Back to the sender. Now you hold what you did for me, yeah. Back to the sender. The future you plan for me, yeah. Back to the sender. Now you hold what you did for me, yeah. Back to the sender, yeah. Now when I'm married, back to the sender. Now you hold what you did for me, yeah. Back to the sender. Georgia will be his life. Back to the sender. Not a cheap man. We'll go back to you. Back to the sender. Yeah, broken heart. Back to the sender. Now you hold what you did for me, yeah. Back to the sender. Sickness is not my portion, yeah. Back to the sender. Now you hold what you did for me, yeah. Back to the sender.
Christmas no be your birthday. No, they ask me to send you money. No be you, them born for Bethlehem. Christmas no be your birthday. I no go send no. Christmas no be your birthday. No, they ask me to send you money. No be you, they born for Bethlehem. Christmas no be your birthday. Amen. Chai.
All right. We want to wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. We want to wish you a Merry Christmas. But I want you to realize and also to know that a Christmas is not for you. Christmas is for Christ. That is the baby boy that was born. So you're going to ask me for Christmas. All of y'all, all my people there. You know something? When you're growing up as a child, it's different. But when you mature more, the older you get, you tend to narrow down your choices. You tend to narrow down your choices as to what is most important to your life, you know. And that is what has helped me. Knowing when I was growing up, Christmas would go crazy. Hey, man, I got to get new clothes. As a boy growing up, 5-year, 10-year-old, I want bluff. Yeah. You know, all of that stuff. But then 50-some-year-old, when I look back, I just want to eat food. That day, Christmas day, I just want to eat food. It's just like every other day. And then I realized every other day is the Lord's day. every other day in life is Christmas. That's it. So just see it, just have your mindset. Just know that Christ, that God is with you every other day. He's there with us. When you have that, then you realize, wow, that's it, folks. So the aspect of people going to spend lavishly so much money to bar, to merrymake, to party, to drink, to smoke, to do this, to do that. What is the essence? What is the importance behind it? You forget everything. It almost looks like you go into the contrary for the man, for what the man's birthday is. That's what happens. Christ's birthday. It's not my birthday. It's not your birthday. It's his birthday. Right? So all we have to do is, Lord, thank you for coming. We are grateful for your birthday. God, thank you for sending your son to come in this world to die for our sins. For us, that we may be redeemed and reconciled back to Christ, back to God. That is it. That is it. But the aspect of all of these parties and spending of money, so you spend all the money now. When the Christmas pass is finished, you broke. Choices. You broke. And you're looking for money again now. That can happen. The food you're supposed to eat for 1 week or 10 or 2 weeks, you want to eat it in one day because it's Christmas. I'm not saying Christmas is a bad thing. This is what culture has depicted upon us. But be a little bit managerial. Save a little bit of your money. Save, manage what you have well. Right? Most offices, most stores, government places around the world, might be shut down. So what you do? Like me, normally Christmas Day, football is playing. I just chill out and watch football all day and just eat like every normal day. I have to eat to live every day. Right? So I do that. Just go get my food and eat and watch TV. Or come and do the people's job right here. That's it. So, but the days of party are over for me. Because it comes with maturity, though. As you grow in age and wisdom, you tend to choose between what is more important. Because to me now, at this point of my life, what is most important is people. We're cultivating relationship with people. I got nothing to bluff the show to anybody. Nothing moves me. It is a relationship with people. That is my paramount concern. Because why? The impact and the relationship you have with people is what will live with them for the rest of their life. Even if you depart this world, that is what they will remember. They're not going to remember your money. They will not remember how many houses you have. They will not remember how many cars you own. They will not remember how many farms you made or you left behind. They won't. They will remember your name. What impact did you make in the life of people? So I ask people every day, as well as myself, this question. If someone was to be invited at my funeral, I'm not going to die yet, God forbid. I'm setting an example. And you ask them, while you lay there in that casket, what type of words will you want people to say about you? What will you want people to say about you as you lay in that casket? Ask yourself those questions. When you ask yourself those hard questions, 2024 is going to be a successful year for you. It will be a successful year for you, for your family, because you will make the right choices. You will make the right decisions. You realize that how would I want to be remembered? How would I want to be remembered? Merry Christmas to you too, Bendo. You wishing me Merry Christmas on Talk TV Media. When I call you, can't pick up my call and then you say you can't wish me. I will find you. Let me tell you. Okay. Emmanuel, watching you too. Emmanuel, Merry Christmas to you, to all of you. Amos Morba is watching all the way from the UAE. Merry Christmas to you. Kumba Avian in Gegedu. Not Gegedu, Conakry. And congratulations to you because you just launched your single album, single song, today, as a matter of fact, today. So congratulations. I wish it was any other day. I was just going to play it today, but I can't play it. It's not today, it's gospel day. And let me see. Oh yeah, my man John Fala watching from all the way Minneapolis. Yeah. Merry Christmas to you too. John Fala, Minneapolis, Twin Cities, Minnesota. Bennu saying Merry Christmas. Let me see. Emmanuel is watching us from Barnesville Estate. Compliment of the season. Let me see. Amos is watching from the UAE. Wow. You know, that's good. Kuma Avian, she's there. Merry Christmas, Talk TV Media. Merry Christmas to you as well. Prince Miawe. Okay. Mariam Bimba, all the way California. All of you, thanks for watching the show today with me. Thanks for joining me over here, watching the show. I just feel like when I'm on the show with you guys, I just feel like we're in a room together, all talking, laughing and talking. And that's why the essence of this, people go to chat rooms where they're just cussing and all kinds of nonsense, trash, But I come here to fellowship. Because I want you to feel like as though I was right in front of you talking. I'm in front of you in a different way, in a technological way, right? As though I am right there. But I wish I could hear you, man. And the only way I can hear you is when you respond in the comment section. Then I can imagine it too that you were me, like you just did. Most of you just did, right? So that is the beauty of this. Help me to interact, to realize you are listening. You're part of the show. You're part of what I'm doing or over here. That's the beauty of it. Well, howbeit, our time is fast spent. I will give you guys another song, and I would love to hear what you guys got going on for tomorrow. Some of y'all, I know y'all finished preparing all that topogi. Some of y'all kasali, some of y'all lay. I know what kind of animal then you're not key. Yeah. Tomorrow, at the day, if I were in Liberia, a day I can just go visit around. Just go from house to house, visit. At the day I can put on my Baptist hat. I go, I eat, I gone. Baptist man eat, he's gone. That's what I do. Yeah. That's how it is. Because you Baptist man, when you eat, don't sit down there. You Baptist man, when you eat, you sit down, you start talking. That's also la can come out of your mouth now. So the mentality when you Baptist, man, you eat, get on and go. Go to the next place. Yeah. The days I used to be single, when I was single, young boy growing up, that's how I used to be. Yeah. That's what I used to do. I used to go all over the place. Especially, I remember these days, to be honest with you guys, when I was living in Jalatan. I was living in Jalatan by myself. And then my uncle up Duko, Mama Point, my uncle got a house up Duko. May soul rest in peace. And then my sister living Ghana'sville, and then my brother living in New Georgia. And then my auntie was living in Oro. Man, that only transportation I needed, I will hit all over the time. Yeah. I hit. I'm not just going to eat, but I get my little plastic bag. My little bowl, I put it. That bachelor now. What you expect, a bachelor? Yeah, but whole week I eating it. I cut in small eating it. I go to school. So I hope some of y'all who bachelor living by yourself, that the secret there for tomorrow and the other day. I hope y'all would get. I hope y'all would get it. You know, but that is the song that I have for you guys. Let me see this. This is from Canvey Adams.
We give you praise, Lord. Give you glory. You are worthy. You are holy. You're the most high. You're the most high. You're the most high. 1, 2, 3, and sing. Master of the universe, I come now to give you glory. Jehovah, my Lord, I come out to give you glory. Angels are bowing at your throne, singing holy. I join the angels at your throne, singing holy. Alle, 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 hallelujah. Alle, 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 hallelujah. Amen. See, the way you make me feel, I never feel this way. In your presence, there is joy unspeakable. Daddy, you make my body ting-a-ling-a-ling. Heaven and earth, I fill with your glory. Ale, 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 hallelujah. Amen. Jesus, you're the lover of my soul, you're my darling. In spite of my weakness, you love me anyways. Heaven is your throne, the earth is your footstool. Jehovah, you're mighty. Jehovah, you're excellent. I've been around the world to find a God like you. I've looked all everywhere. Find no one. From the east to the west, I find no one. From the north to the south, I find no one. Ooh, lover of the soul, my darling, Lord, we give you glory. We give you honor. Father, we give you glory. We give you honor. Jesus, I'm bowing at your throne. I had a dream going to heaven. I saw a throne with many angels, and on that throne there sat the mighty one, and on that throne there sat the Holy One. My eyes could not behold His glory. My eyes could not behold His glory.
Okay, folks, I have to stop this broadcast at this juncture. Thank you. That was Canvey Adams. Because we are 1 hour 30 minutes into the broadcast, and we'll be here tomorrow um, for the normal talk show, uh, talking politics, talking government and governance as well. Joseph Numa Boakai is in town in Liberia safely. Thank God and praise God for that. And so, as you all celebrate, as you chill out with your loved ones, with your families tomorrow, enjoy Christmas. I want you to realize that Christmas is centered around Christ. He is the reason for the season. He is the reason for which the reason that we celebrate Christmas. Be generous to your neighbor. And I was also very, very happy for all the people that contributed here in the diaspora and also in FOIA to be able to help physically challenged, handicapped, elders, our mothers and fathers with rice just so they can have a meal on the table for Christmas. 502 people, 502 we were able to feed for this Christmas. So thank God for that. But we're not expecting that. Our number was very low. But one thing I realized is when you're doing something that is so genuine and God's hand is in it, sometimes He has a way to surprise you. The Bible said that you can never outgive God. So kudos and congratulations and many, many thanks to all our family and friends that chip in one way or the other and help in every way possible to make this fundraiser Christmas giveaway a success. It was such a success. And also to the team on the ground, all those that participated in making this work. Thank you. A big thank you to all of you, Thomas, Emmanuel Donga, Joseph Corso, and the rest of the people. Special shout out to you as you all enjoy this Christmas. Stay with your families. One thing I tell people is when you see holidays coming around like this, stay indoor. If you don't have any reason for going out, don't go out. The enemy is out there. And sometimes, in most cases, when there's a lot of joyousness and happiness going around, that's when the enemy set trap. That's when the enemy set trap. So if you don't have any reason going out, don't go out. Stay home. Cook your lefu, eat, listen to the radio or listen to your music. If you don't have anything to listen to, sing. That's why God gave you the mouth in your hands. Sing. That's it. Play with the children. That's it. Because the enemy will set a trap that as you go out, even if something bad don't happen, somebody will just do something that will really get on your nerves. And it will spoil your whole day. You see that? That alone. Yeah. So stay home if you don't have any reason for whatever going out. Avoid vehicles, riding vehicles, accidents takes place and stuff. You want to make it safe into the new year with your family, with your loved ones, with your life. So that's what I do. Besides just holidays, if I don't have any reason going out, I'd rather stay home. That's me. I go out when I have a reason to go out, and it's imperative that I go out. That's when I go out. I don't go just wandering around, catching from house to house, street to street, or whatsoever. When you do that, people looking for what you never lost. That's when you take trouble. Yeah. And the thieves are around. The pickpocket and plenty are around too. Hold fast to your cell phones. This is the time they steal a lot. Your purses, they will jerk it and they're gone. Just snatch it off. They're gone. Somebody will broad day with a knife, put it to your stomach, give it away. You got to give it. So in order to avoid all of that, don't go out if you don't have to go out. Go out if you have to, but go with caution, be alert, be attentive. And that is how I plan to leave you guys tonight, wherever you are. May God bless you. May God be with you. May God's face shine upon you and be gracious unto you and give you peace, the peace of Christ, the peace of Christmas that passes all understanding. Those of us who are mourning, may God console you. All of you that lost your families, your loved ones, including my aunt, my Mary, God will console you. All of you. Yeah, all of you. Only God can create that room of contentment. Only God can speak to your soul. God can come to you closer than a friend. God is the one that you can draw closer to. He is better than a friend. He's the only one who will give you that closure in your heart. God is the only one in times of pain, the sickness, the illness that you're going through. God is the only one you can draw close to. He is the one that will strengthen you. He is your healer. God. If he can do it for me, he can do it for you. God sees no boundaries. Your faith is what will be the boundary line. But as long as you have the faith and the belief, nothing will stop it. So have faith in God for your healing, for your miracle that is awaiting you. Have faith in God. Have faith in God, because there's nothing, absolutely nothing impossible with God. Bring your load, your burden unto him. He said, bring your burden unto me, for I care for you. That's why he said. Take your load. Take your heavy load and bring it to me. So I will give you my load, because my load is light. It doesn't have weight. You'll be at peace. Your mind will be at peace. Your heart will be at peace. Because why? You took your heavy load and placed it at the cross and placed it to the manger for God. And when God takes your load, I bet you your way is better than any other way. So that's it. And that is the song I plan to leave you guys with. Take your load, taking God's load, bringing your load, and kiss it. Bilu ya bondi yo. Bondi ni lusule yo. Meaning, take my heavy load. That is the meaning of the song. And right after that, I'm out of here. So may you have a blessed week. May you have a wonderful week. May God go before you everywhere, in your business, in all your undertakings, in your educational pursuit. May Christ be the center and in front of you. That every door that man has put in front of you has shut, God will open it for you this week. Your desire to travel overseas for a better life, that God will make way for you. Your desire, to have a home, a husband, a wife, God will make that way for you. Your desire for your career, your musical career, to blossom, to shine, on top of the roof for the world to see. May God open that for you. That's it. At the same time, all you have to do is to believe. Is to believe. Because why? When you believe in God, you are holding on to the right tree. The tree of life. The tree of possibilities. The tree when all your friends and loved ones and family members let you down. They gave up on you. That is the tree that you hold on. The anchor, Christ. He is the anchor. He is the one that I hold on to. And he's the only one I got to show you. Because I have held on him on many occasions. And he never failed me. I believed him. God, a God of possibilities. Enormous possibilities. That's the God we serve. And so as you go through, as you share, as you merry-make during the season of Christmas, don't forget who is the reason for Christmas. It's Christ. Enough for me. So you might not call me or ask me for Christmas gift. I don't get no Christmas gift because it's not my birthday. If it were for my birthday, I'll be forcing everybody to bring Christmas to me. Christmas gift. But at Christ's birthday, if Allah, you're listening to the one.
Christmas no be your birthday. No, they ask me to send you money. No be you, them born for Bethlehem. Christmas no be your birthday. I no go send no. Christmas no be your birthday. No, they ask me to send you money. No be you, they born for Bethlehem. Christmas no be your birthday. Amen. Child.
So that's how I beg to leave you guys.